Hello everybody, this is sorry, this time I'm just a little off today. I just woke up and I had breakfast. This is Mr. Sasuke Uzumaki here, and I am here to talk about the title that you are reading, Mortal Kombat 9. And I'm gonna explain my thoughts to you about this game. Man, let's see, Mortal Kombat came out back in 1992, the year I was born, and I'm gonna share a little secret with you guys. I used to be scared of that game. Like, the whole Shao Kahn laughing thing, that shit used to freak me out. And people used to say, oh, like, Scorpion's gonna come get you in your sleep and burn you alive. And I used to run to my room and hide under the covers. But it wasn't until I was about 5 years old that I started playing Mortal Kombat 3 and then eventually Ultimate. Then I fell in love with that game. And you know, ever since I've been whooping ass and taking names in that game. You guys have seen tons and tons of my Mortal Kombat videos. I believe that game is the only game that I have uploaded the most times out of any video game series that I have here in my house. But anyway, Mortal Kombat 9. After the release of Mortal Kombat vs. DC, which I do have, I only uploaded 9 videos in total, or 3 character playthroughs. I stopped because my PS3 had stopped working. But anyway, after the release of Mortal Kombat vs. DC, a lot, and I mean a lot of people, man, they went crazy because there was no gore. And plus the fact that the game was rated T, and you know, that DC being in the game, a lot of people were like, oh hell no, like, this shit's watered down, Mortal Kombat's dead, like, what's the point of even playing this game if there's no blood and gore? Now at first I said the same thing. I said, oh no, you put DC out of everybody who could be in a T-rated game. Why not fight against Street Fighter? Have you seen the videos on Newgrounds, you know, Mortal Kombat vs. Street Fighter? I mean, if I had to pick a video game franchise, a fighting video game franchise, you know, I would have picked that came closest to Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct, okay? And if it was going to be T-rated, then Street Fighter, because that's my second favorite fighting series, and then Tekken, then Dead or Alive, etc., etc. But, man, I still bought the game because I'm a true Mortal Kombat fan, and I am obsessive with that game. And I have a lot of expectations for this game, and I personally believe that this will be the best Mortal Kombat game ever. I mean, I believe this shit is just gonna blow our fucking minds. I remember I was reading the stuff about Ed Boon's Twitter page saying, you know, him and the team saying like, oh my god, the fatalities are sick. So I'm guessing that, you know, they're working on fatalities and motion capture and of course the animation stuff. And I am just so anxious for when the trailer is going to come out for this game. At first, I believe the game was going to be released in the fall, but because Midway went bankrupt and got bought by Warner Brothers, fucking bastards, they ended up pushing the project until Christmas. So this is, you know, what, 4, 5, 6, so this is June 6th. This is June 6th, and we are pretty much to the halfway point to getting another Mortal Kombat game. And the fatalities are, you know, being said that they're going to be sick as hell, like nothing we ever seen before, and I can't wait. So all those bitches who said that DC sucked, I'm like, oh no, DC sucks ass, man, fuck that shit. I mean, I only bought it because I want to play the game. To say I've played like every single Mortal Kombat game there is, including the home versions, you know, things like that. But when I hear people bitch, they just need to shut the fuck up and like stop hating. I mean, those people, they work hard, you know, they put in days and nights, you know, just to bring us a game like that, you know. So I believe that, you know, they should give Midway, well, not Midway, but, you know, the team who worked at Midway, you know, Ed Boon and his crew, they should cut them more slack, you know, for all the games that they've done, all the hard work that they put into, you know. Out of the last 3 Mortal Kombat games that came out, that would be Armageddon, Deception, and Deadly Alliance. My personal favorite was Deception. But anyway, let's push that for another day or whatever. I wanted to talk about some of the features that should be in this game. Number 1, since the game is gonna have some really brutal fatalities, as what I've seen or read on Twitter or whatever, you know, the MK team's Twitter pages, I believe that every character should have a, you know, 2 fatalities, maybe expand upon the weapon fatality system that was in Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition, the second version of Deadly Alliance for the GameCube, you know, and maybe they should bring back the brutalities. I mean, not so much to where, you know, they do a combo and they fucking explode, but I mean, like, to where it expands upon the close combat system where they just, like, literally beat the shit out of their opponent to where they just fucking die. Like, I don't know, I'll use Jackson as an example. You know, like, maybe have him, like, fucking beat his ass down like a vicious street boxer or something, and then, like, on the last hit, crush his fucking head. You know, I mean, like, you know, fuck him up, like, really badly, you know, beat him up like a punching bag or something. Character roster, they have to have Scorpion. I'm sorry. Scorpion's my favorite character, and he has to be in that game. I know that he'll be in it, Sub-Zero, pretty much the fan favorites, you know, Sonya, Kitana, Melina, Jade, Jax, Johnny Cage, Raiden, Reptile, you know, people like that. I doubt if Shiva's gonna be in the game. Fuck Shiva, that fucking excuse for a human being. I really want this game super badly. And I have, you know, Armageddon, Deception, and Deadly Alliance, and MK vs. DC to, you know, hold me off until there, you know, but I'm so anxious just to see what this game is gonna look like. The environments, you know, they should probably bring back some of the other classic MK backgrounds, like, for instance, the pit from Mortal Kombat 1, or the roof from Mortal Kombat 3. That was, like, my favorite arena of all time in that whole game. The roof, or the bell tower, like the one that was in MK3, not necessarily the one that was in Armageddon. But you know, things like that. I don't know what else to say. I just pretty much wanted to get my ideas out there. Man, it's just gonna be so crazy, you know. Mortal Kombat, we haven't had a game in 4 or 5 years. You know, with Armageddon, it was pretty much recycling Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, and Deception. You know, everybody only had one fighting style, one weapon style. The fatality system, it was unique, but it wasn't all that great, since essentially pretty much everybody could do the same fatality, which eventually got a little annoying for me, but oh well. Everyone, you know, should have had, like, at least one unique fatality, or some of the characters, you know. I just believe that it would have made Armageddon that much better, you know. But Mortal Kombat 9, that's gonna be one hell of a game. I'm gonna make sure I get the first copy, you know, pre-order that shit from GameStop whenever it comes out, you know, Christmas of this year. I mean, that's one hell of a Christmas gift, you know, to be playing one of the best franchise fighting games of all time. Personally, I consider it the greatest fighting, you know, franchise of all time when it comes to video games, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to get off my chest for today. I'll see you guys later. Peace.